If they do that, they're going to be very, 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 very tough to beat.
Wilson! Oh! And we are tied!
Let's go! Call them by Slamma Jamma.
And I don't ever let them forget where we come from.
Getting those phones out. Report me acting ignorant.
Zion Kris got his way through, and he may go! Kris is in! Houston leads out of nowhere!
Seventh heaven for Houston. The Cougars advance to their seventh Final Four.
Go Cougs! Let's go! It's so good! The dream remains alive for the Houston Cougars!
Welcome. I don't know what happened there. I added Fluff, and Fluff is gone again. I'm going to do it like this.
Welcome into Let's Rage Coogs, man. Another edition of Let's Rage Coogs. BTA, as we expected. Houston blows out Ryder, 91-45. Dayon, Kris, of course, the legendary Fluff. Man, they got ugly real fast.
As expected. Fluff, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I want to say I apologize for missing the last one to the fans. Had some basketball stuff. I was BTAing Adidas teams and Nike teams. We an independent team. But I had that Houston Cougar, red flavor on me all weekend. So I had missed the game, but I'm glad we got that 1-point win on Auburn. 1-point win on Auburn. Now we back today. We come back 91-45. We doing well.
You see the stats going across the screen, scrolling across. As Dayon said, there's no surprises here. It was over from the jump. I don't know. I assume the Cougs covered. I don't know what the line was before the game, whatever. But Kingston Flemings did Kingston Flemings things, as Fluff is proud to say. 18 points. Manuel Sharp, 15 points. Mercy Miller, 14 points.
Kris 25 minutes.
Yeah, in 25 minutes. Yes, sir. 6 for 10 from the floor for Mercy. And then Kris and JoJo each scored 12 points. Kris was 5 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 2 from 3. I mean, well, they made 10 threes, so anybody worried about the three-point shooting, they knocked down threes tonight. So there you go. First time all season knocking down 10 threes. But what are your thoughts overall? Anybody, fans, Dayon, Fluff, whatever.
I think it just was a game tonight that just, sometimes, we look at these games and we think that, they're not good because they're blowouts. But at the same time, it's a good test for our mental as far as showing that this is the team that we're going to be no matter how good or bad the competition is. So, no disrespect to Ryder, but, it wasn't a good match as far as where we're at, as far as, being ready for March. But it is in a sense of our mentality. And like Dayon said, were we going to still BTA even though they weren't our caliber? I like how we came out and we just said, listen, you guys are not on our level. Let's get you out in here and out of here. You know what I mean? So, that was big because keeping our mental, no matter what the competition is huge.
I think it's a good confidence builder and rhythm builder as well, especially for players like Mercy. It's good to see him playing a good rhythm, knock down some shots. And Isaiah didn't play tonight, but you never know how the season may go. And Mercy, I'm sure at some point will be needed. And so for him to look comfortable out there, I think it was really important. And then the starting five, this more game time experience, more chemistry building. Kingston did what Kingston's been doing all year, making efficient plays, big plays. But Fluff, we saw this last game after the Auburn game. They were saying a lot of Derrick Rose comparison, and they kept saying that throughout the commentary. You played against D Rose. Any comparison there? What you see? Any D Rose in Kingston's game?
Hey, Kingston, I love you, brother. Hey, Kingston Fleming, I'm telling you, I'm an OG Houston Cougar. Ain't too many alumni love the Cougars the way I love them. But Kingston, I love you, man. Dang. But man, nah.
I said the same thing
Nah,
last week
nah, nah,
about
nah,
Chris.
nah, 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 nah. Let me say something. I tell you a story about Derrick Rose right quick. I threw a pass in the FedEx Center. I had the ball. He guarded me. Derrick Rose guarded me. I threw a pass to the wing. He jumped from me and steal the pass from the wing and took 2 dribbles and took that thing like this and back dunked it. Before the season, I was going, man, they got some hype. They hype over this young kid. I don't get it, man. We out of high school. I didn't know no better at the time. I didn't know about potential. And Tafari Tony is my witness. When he took the basketball out and was going to throw it to me, I said, that's why they say he the number 1 pick. So, yo, Kingston is a bad man. But Derrick Rose, man, I played against, he ran at me with the basketball. I played against him in real time. I played against him 2 or 3 times. Nah, not Derrick Rose. You know what I mean? Not Derrick Rose. And the numbers, but you know what? You know what though? I can see where they're going with it because the boy can jump. And it's not about the jumping ability. It's more about in transition. Derrick Rose, he was unstoppable in transition. Kingston, I think, has better pace though, as far as in a half-court setting. I think he's a little more effective in a half-court setting. But Derrick Rose, I mean, if anybody think about that, now we don't know yet. I'll say this: we don't know yet. We have to see because if you go back in history, Derrick Rose as a freshman made it all the way to the championship game. Mario Chalmers had to hit a bomb to beat them in the national championship game. So hopefully, you know what, D and Chris, hopefully he supersedes that and wins that championship game, and then he'll be better than he'll have that comparison with Derrick Rose.
I see folks saying they're hearing an echo or whatever. I don't see it on our end, but if you let me know, I'll keep figuring it out, producing it here. I tried to get rid of what I thought could be.
I hear it when Fluff talk. I hear it when I talk too.
Yeah, I can hear it when you guys talk a little bit.
It could be the our server, unfortunately, tonight. Could be something out of our control.
But what
I don't hear it when you talk, Chris.
Okay, that's weird. And I don't know. I mean, I got a mic, but that's nothing unusual.
I'll say this: you could give me Kingston over Darren Peterson, though.
Yeah, that's sure.
This is less Rage Coogs, but I'm gonna go there since Brother Fluff brought it up. I'm gonna say it like this: a colleague I trust has told me that Mr. Peterson up in Kansas and his people are kind of like we'll only play in the big games. In big games meaning conference games, Big 12 games. Because I was like, playing Duke's not a big game? No, we only want to play in the Big 12 in a tournament. So how hurt is he really?
And see, this is why I'm gonna go, and I don't care if a J-Hawk don't like me. Lil Fluff probably not going there. But listen, this is the thing about it. That's why you got to give me Kingston Fleming because he puts his lunch pail on. Whatever his team is about, they're not into that. We got a game tomorrow. We're playing. And that's where I understand the type of players and families that Samson recruits. Because who has time for that? No disrespect to them, but you only play in the big games. He hasn't proven enough to be like that. But hey, to each his own. That's why Kingston's the guy. He's the best freshman in the Big 12. He's going to have the more games. If that's true, Chris, that means that Kingston's going to have more games under his belt and more experience, and he's going to be more tournament ready.
Dayon?
I mean, Fluff said it right. I mean, that's wild. That's low management in college. What? Like, what are we talking about? That's wild right there. I mean, but that goes to the point of like Fluff said, Coach Sampson always talk about recruiting families and like inner circles or what have you. You wouldn't be none of that at Houston, if that is true.
I agree. I was surprised to hear it. So, I mean, I'm not going to, I mean, it's here unless Rage Coogs and if somebody from Kansas is watching it, let's tell me what I was told. So you can make of it what you will. But we can talk about the Cougs 91-45 win over Ryder, BTA. That's expected. 5 Cougs in double figures. Get ready to go to Vegas for the Players Era Festival. Syracuse is up first, then Tennessee, and then you'll see who the Cougars
That's
face.
what I'm excited to see. I'm
3.
excited to see Young Mello against this Cougar defense.
Yes.
Hey, Young Mello, you better go get Carmelo. That ain't working, man. No disrespect to Carmelo Anthony and the gang, but yo, shouts to West Baltimore. I got family, my people out there. But man, Cayenne, you might as well low management this one too. Because that Houston defense is swarming on you. Them Jazz better get a little faster. A little faster to get past the Cougs, baby. That ain't happening.
Your thoughts on this question? Any negatives in y'all's opinion from tonight's game? Anything harp on? As a coach, you guys are coaches.
I think that Ooze gotta get going. I know I done said this about 2 or 3 times, but I like the 8 points and the 6 assists. That's cool. But he gotta be more aggressive. You know what I mean? Like, I love how Kingston's playing, but we need him, man. We need you, Ooze. We need you to step up a little more.
D?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think from Ooze, it doesn't look as fluid, especially in the pick and roll as Kingston does. He seems as indecisive of when to drive or when to get to the float or when to pull up to the mid range. And this is like one extra dribble, one hezzy too much versus being a little bit more decisive in that. But still, I want to see McCartney. I'm waiting on him to hit more shots. I think he's going to get a lot of the shots that he's getting. I need him from knock those wide open shots down. I think that's one thing that I want to see more of. Because I think he's one of those players off the bench who's going to get his minutes because he's coming in for CNAC or JoJo and as well as Sacco, but he's going to get his minutes in that front court. And I think for him to be able to floor space and to give our guards that extra room when it's 4 guards, because he's really a guard, I want to see him make more shots. Just the wide openness.
Yeah, he's a guard playing the 4. Did a good job rebounding. You got open looks, 2 for 6 from 3 for chase. I was glad to see him finally make one, and then he hit the one before the halftime, so that was good as well. But hey, 5 games in, there are areas of improvement for everybody, honestly. I like Khalifa Sacco. Fluff. This is the 5th game for the team. I said this in the last show. I want to get your thoughts on this. It looks like Khalifa, he seems to have better hands to rebound than he does to catch a pass.
I know. It's like sometimes I don't want to be negative and say you can't work on it, but man, sometimes a big is just like that. You know what I mean? Like you get one or the other, man. Either they rebound or they finish. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's just like it's one of them things we got to deal with. We got to take the good. We got to take the good over the ugly.
How about this question or comment from a Crabtree? Offense still doesn't have the flow and pop they had last year.
True. I think it's going to take some time. I think that either Ooze, to answer that question, either Ooze is going to step up or we have to give the team to Kingston. It's only one or two choices. Either he steps up and plays better, or we give the team to Kingston and say, take us how far you're going to take us. And it's kind of already kind of going that way, but I'm talking about like where his voice upon. I mean, I don't know what's going on in practice, but the way to fix that is like, yo, listen, you have the basketball, and whatever you decide, that's gonna, whatever you dictate or whatever you decide that's what we're gonna do all night. That's the only way. It's either Ooze steps up or that.
What do you say, Dayon?
I think the offense still needs just more games because it's still younger players and there's new roles still being developed. So it's kind of early like it was early last year. Like early in the season, offense wasn't really flowing as much as it was later in the year. So I think just as more roles are defined, as more games are played, more chemistry is developed, the offense starts to flow a little bit more. And I think that as the game continues to go on and players define their roles. I think, like Phelps just said, the ball ultimately would be more in Kingston's hands, and ultimately he'd be the primary point guard. And Uzain will still have it in his hands because he still is a good playmaker. But I think just with time, they'll continue to get that extra chemistry and start to
Shifting
flow
gears
better.
just a little bit. Obviously, got to thank Steve Saxenian and Star Pizza for being sponsors of Les Rage Coogs, and both of them will be sponsoring the show throughout basketball season. I want to get your thoughts, everybody, Dayon, Fluff, and our audience watching on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. What are your thoughts on the game on TNT Sports showing some Big 12 men's basketball games?
I mean, I think that's amazing. I think that's nothing to bat an eye at. I think that we've only seen that during tournament time, so I think that is big time. That is going to be during the regular season.
And I checked; it's not as many as I thought it was for men for basketball. Really, just like 8 games this season on TNT. There's going to be more on CBS Sports and handful on Peacock, etc. 5 networks can be showing Big 12 men's basketball this season, Fluff. So it's everywhere. Fox Sports, CBS Sports, Peacock, TNT, and of course ESPN's family of networks as well. So Commissioner Yormark, he's doing his part there when it comes to men's basketball for sure.
Definitely getting exposure. I mean, what are we going to have in a tournament? You think about 7 or 8 teams?
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, about 7 or 8 teams. So saying that to say, the promotion of those teams. How do I put it? The conference is always promoted if anyone is playing, because of how successful the conference has been in these last years. So that's going to be huge every time that someone's on, on the network.
I liked seeing Kingston talk to the studio guys after the game, like they used to doing Inside NBA on TNT after games. So that's a nice touch.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the extra element that I really like too, because he's hearing from talking to pros, Jalen Rose, Mashburn, and so I like that element too. I think TNT just brings a different element there in a different way that they broadcast games that is good.
And now it's up to the fans, Big 12 teams, to watch the games, to get the ratings up, get those eyeballs on there, so everyone can see. I mean, this is the first year of a partnership, but put up good numbers to show the people that, hey, this is a good investment for Turner Sports or Warner Brothers, whoever the hell it is, to have Big 12 basketball games on our network.
Yes, sir.
All right, NRG says lock for 8 teams from the Big 12 this year. But I think the Big 12 will get 10 in the tourney. I love that. The more the merrier.
Let's name them right quick. The 8.
Well, hold up. Let's NRG type in your 10.
Right.
And then we'll say
Yay or nay.
Or yay or nay. I'm kind of curious to see your 10. We know one, obviously. So,
For sure.
But yeah, I'm curious as to 10. I don't know about 10.
Y'all don't think 10.
But,
How many teams are in the conference altogether?
16.
10. That's tough.
That's a lot. Let me see if we got.
But yeah, come on, NRG. Type. I know I put you on the spot, but go ahead and type. Give us those 10.
He don't got them.
Well, I'm gonna call them out here on Let's Rage Coogs. You're gonna, bring it up. You gotta back it up too. So hey. But no hate, seriously. I'm just, when you win by 46 in a game, we looking for conversation here, honestly, because this let's be real, people. We're gonna be doing this again for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as well next week. So, and join us for that, for those 3 shows on Let's Rage Coogs. We follow the team throughout this season and hopefully end up with the ultimate prize.
Well, I got Kansas, Houston, Kansas, sorry.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
BYU.
BYU, Baylor. TCU.
No, not TCU.
No,
they gotta come. Who they lose to at home? Who was it? New Orleans.
That's the first game of the year, though. It's the first game of the year, Chris.
And they lost. Their better performance against Michigan. So
Kansas State.
Still.
Kansas State.
All right, his 10. He's got UH, Arizona, Tech, BYU, Oklahoma State in the play-in, West Virginia, Kansas, Kansas State, Iowa State, and Cincinnati in the play-in.
That's interesting. That sound all right.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Because he added the play-ins.
Yeah, because we didn't. I don't really consider the play-ins a tournament,
but I get it because if you win, you win.
Yeah,
you win. Yeah.
I'm just old school like that, I'm sorry, but I understand where.
Yeah, I haven't adjusted all the way to it either, Chris. Like, I'm like, when y'all win that, y'all in.
Yeah, but the money, I think they get money for making that being in the play-in. I think the first, what is it, first round or whatever the NCAA tries to convince us that it really is, but it's not.
What guards do we on a sidebar? What guards do we have any commitment from guards coming next year, or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm still the one I'm expected hasn't announced yet, so I'm not going to mention his name because I don't know if he changed his mind or not. But
okay.
I mean, it's still a potential. Who is it? You got to think he's going to commit.
Oh, it's Akenna Lozzi from Arizona.
Okay.
He's a combo guard, 6'2". Well, he's a guard. He's really a point guard for Coach Sampson. He's really more like Jamal Sheard kind of guy.
Because look, matter of fact, with the commitment of Dayon, I forgot how to pronunciate his last name. We'll see. They said in the broadcast, Jacob McFarland is expecting a winner return.
He's a body. I don't expect Jacob to do much. He could help him practice. He's a good teammate. He's had some rough luck with injuries.
Start from was on 20 or 66. Yeah, they been. I really want Mercy to get a lot more minutes just from his scoring ability, not just being able to catch and shoot, and being able to attack the closeout. I
Yeah.
see a little bit more offensively from him than Sharp as far as ability to score in multiple ways.
Emmanuel, he shoots. His shot is something you wouldn't teach because it works for him, but it's not on balance. It's not textbook, all that kind of stuff. But it goes in for him. You guys as coaches, would you have your guys leaning all back and leaning off, shooting off 1 foot and stuff like that for your 3-point shot?
But like this, me and Emmanuel would be arguing if we was in a workout. Maybe we could get in one day. But I think, how I put it, it's like you have to do things that you can count on when you're tired.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way I could put it. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
as
fair.
far as
Yeah.
shooting. Like, can you count on that vibe and those mechanics when you're dog tired? And that's how it should be.
Yeah, well said. Well said. What about this question? Will any freshman return next year? I think Isaiah Harwell returns. We know Chris Senac is one and done. Kingston has entered his play into the one and done conversations and considerations, but
Kingston's one and done, guys. I know we're trying to.
yeah.
I know we're trying to save face Samson. We don't want him to leave either.
Oh no, it's not. But it's not that because we brought it up on the last show that we thought he was one and done. But what if Kingston, his people, his family, his reps, whatever, say Kingston right now, you're a late first round pick. You come back, you could be a lottery pick. You could be a top 5, top 10 pick.
And that's why I love the University of Houston as far as you feel like you're coming back to family. A lot of kids be ready to leave because the year is so business. Meaning, like, I get what you're saying, Chris. I can see that. I mean, if they say lottery, I think he's going, but I can see.
If they say lottery, yeah.
But I can see them saying late first round and he got to come back. He would. I'm saying not got to come back. I think he would come back. Sort of like it's a high Pettiford situation.
Yeah, because then he's thinking also I'm sure they are preaching like you come back, we develop you, and you increase your draft stock because they've done that with Quinn and Mark.
Because a birdie told me that it's 20 NBA scouts at practice now.
Yeah. That bird ain't wrong.
A birdie told me that. My guy Daniel Yoon was in the building.
Yep.
Tina Thompson.
Yep.
Come on, D, man. Listen, man. I'm H-Town. Hey, D. Don't be looking like that, man. Like,
no.
I don't know what's going on in Texas.
Yeah, Fluff is speaking. He's speaking
Come on,
truth.
man.
I'll add to it, brother, if you don't mind.
Yes.
There are Coach Sampson has said to us that he gets calls from scouts wanting to come to like every practice, but he doesn't want it to be like a handful here and there. He'd like, as Fluff says, at least 20 to come, so it's not a waste of time for everybody.
Right.
So sometimes you have to turn scouts away and say, no, we're going to do everything on Wednesday or whatever this week, whenever. So, hell, the one time I was there,
forgetting that Coach Sampson was in OKC for a while.
And his Rockets experience too. So yeah, he's got connections throughout the NBA. Yeah, so it's not. That is another, thing in his bag that he can tell recruits. I got connections with the league. Don't let these other teams and coaches tell you I don't have people in the NBA that I know and trust. Look at my track record now. Blah blah blah. So yeah, he can back it up with that too. But I think every NBA scout, every NBA team has sent at least 2 scouts this year. So y'all do the math on that. There are 30 NBA teams.
Yeah, sounds about right. Any chance Chuck will return? Of course. I don't think yes.
Yes, there's a
Of course.
chance. Yes. Mm-hmm.
There's a high chance Houston. I think.
Because JoJo, he's of everybody. He's not a first round pick. He's potential, but his potential is way much more. He needs to crack that much more than Kris and Kingston. So I don't see him being a first round pick. He could get drafted, Fluff. You agree with that?
But that goes back to what you're saying. Just come back, get better. You know?
If the money's right, and say, hey man, if you're not getting guaranteed money in that second round or whatever, we can match that at NIL. Or whatever you want to call it, revenue share, whatever.
Who's our highest paid player?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to ask. I don't know. I don't want to, say something and be wrong in front of our audience. I don't know. I can find out.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll find out. Let the family know first. Then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Let y'all know first.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about this 91-45 win Cougs over Rider to improve to 5-0?
No, we getting ready for Monday, man.
Yeah.
And that's we know it's on the. You know what? How much did they promote or mention the Players Era Festival?
Not a lot.
What's coming up? That's what I thought too. I'm like, this is on y'all's network. So that was kind of disappointing. I did love the talk with Jalen Rose, and I think it was Jamal Mashburn in the studio when about Dream working with Chris Sinak. And I forgot who was on the panel saying NBA players are paying Dream $100,000, and all the Cougs have to do is call up Dream and say, "Come on down, work out with Chris." That's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Of course. What's wrong with that?
Cougs, man.
Yeah. It's family.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I got a story about Akeem Olajuwon. We was in High Pavilion, and we was in there playing. I'll never forget it. Marcus Coulson was like, "You ain't still got it."
Oh no.
No, listen, this is for real.
Oh no, I believe you. I'm just saying I can't believe you said that. That's all I'm saying.
This is for real now. He retired. He about 50. I think I don't know, he old. And no, 50, no, he's not 50. He's about what's it? When did Dream retire? What's this, 25? So Dream is what, about 60?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about 45. 45, 46. He had hard bottom shoes on. And he said, "Young fella, are you sure?" He was like, "Are you sure?" He's like looking at him. He's like, "I'm sure, I'm out here." He had some guy with him. He told him, like, go get my shoes, man. When he came back, when he came with them shoes, them things are like some Spaldings. And, I'm silly. I'm like, come on, Dream, put something else on. You know what I mean? I ain't know what they was. All I know, man, I just kept throwing him the ball, and he was waxing. He went to town, man.
Yeah.
That's a bad man.
Yep.
Sometimes when you see a player when they're over the hill, you almost get to see it more because it's in spurts. When he's with the Rockets, or and he's young and he's shaking and baking, it's constant. But when they get older, you're like, wow, look, he just hit him with that, and then it's like slower, but I can't explain it. But man, Dream is the man. I told somebody today, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I told somebody today that Dream is better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Y'all can get mad at me, say what you want to say, but I think Akeem Olajuwon is the best big, the most skilled big to ever play the game. That's just
His
that's
footwork
just
was ridiculous, man. It was just,
like
I mean, it was
he was playing guard on the box.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a
Well
fun little
put.
story about a king, man.
Hey man, you only gonna get stories like that on Let's Rage Coogs. Who else can tell you they played with D Rose against D Rose, then they had runs with the Dream.
Facts.
You only getting that here.
That's big time for sure. For sure. Derrick Rose. I got a lot of respect for Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose. You look him in his eye, he was on a mission. That dude was on a mission. And for him to be the MVP 3 years later, the NBA really they don't get it right all the time, but they don't get it wrong a lot as far as those high picks.
Yeah. Who did they? Memphis. Who did they play? They came to the region, came to town in regional. And I remember somebody saying he looks so much bigger in person than I thought. I'm like, yeah. And then he just blew by people too with that speed and power. I was like, yeah, he was something else, man.
He was getting the ball. We was watching film one time. We was about to play him at home. And he got the ball up the court in 3.2. 3.2 or 3, something like that. 3.2, 3.3. I said, what we gonna do? We get in transition. I ain't said at the time, you know, you gotta act like, oh, come on, we don't care about nobody. But in the back of your head, you going, well, who the hell gonna step in front of him and try to stop him? And he getting that thing up there in 3.3 seconds.
How
Come
many
on, D
dribbles?
Rose.
Two or three?
Man, D Rose, man, listen, that's the fastest man I've ever had to guard in my life. And I done played against some guys, but it's not even close. When he get to running at you, especially he overhanded first. If he overhanded, it's over.
Yep.
Because you know how he get it, Chris. He get it. He overhanded. Once he overhanded, it's over. It's one move and it's a dunk or a leg. That's it.
Which brings us back to the original early part of Let's Rage Coogs. Does Kingston Flemings remind Fluff of Derrick Rose?
A little bit. A little bit.
In what way?
He's in a way of being that young and playing with older players and feeling like he's the best and moving around the court. Not really the attributes of their game, but moving. Kingston Fleming reminds me of Derrick Rose in the sense of he's moving out there as if it's his game, and the aura is all his.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose had that as a freshman. So that's where the comparison is true as far as from that part of it, of being like, I'm the man, bro. I was the man before I got here. I'm the man now. So
last statement right here, and we'll wrap it up. Kingston, I'm thinking, not too complicated stating, is the best player in the Big 12. Is he? I mean, we got to see it because, this ain't not conference play,
But Chris, it's possible.
Yes, it is possible. Yes, it's not a long list for discussion. I
I'm
can say that.
driving this home because I told these people, my family, my brothers,
Yep.
I told these people way before he stepped on campus that he was the man.
Yep.
And I was asking them off the record, hey, you think he can start maybe? And they like, man, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I'm watching the game, he playing 34, 32, 34, 34. Playing both ends of the floor. So,
yeah, Fluff was right. I give him his props on that, no doubt.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And that's a great way to put a pin in it and wrap it up. Dayon, Andy's gonna be with us on Saturday, right, for football?
Yeah.
All right, so join us.
They don't invite me to football, guys.
I mean, you can come, brother.
No, I'm messing with you.
You go.
Nah, this is my lane. Hey, Chris, this is my lane. I just mess with you. This. I am perfectly fine. Right, I love you guys just like this.
But Let's Rage Coogs be back this Saturday after the Cougs beat TCU on Senior Day inside TDECU Stadium. 3 o'clock kickoff. Game's on Fox, but that doesn't matter because if you're in H-Town, you're going to be at the game. So, and then join us afterwards around, 7 o'clock or so, Central Time afterwards, and we talk about that. And then Monday, we'll talk about the Cougs beating Syracuse on Let's Rage Coogs. We'll be doing that next week. Looking forward to that as well. Fluff, you first. Well, I'll say it, and then we'll go me, Fluff, then Brother Dayon to close it out. I'm KG, Kris Gardner of the Houston Roundball Review. If you missed it, be sure you watch today's Houston Roundball Review Takeover on YouTube, on Roku as well. Talked about a little bit more about the big fella signing with the Cougs. So you can watch that show. Subscribe to the channel. I always say it, since 1994, the Houston Roundball Review. Local name, global perspective. Fluff, you got it, brother.
And you can check us out check our program out, Elm City Elite. Check my page out, Rob Mckiver. Robert McKeever Jr.'s page is J.R. McKeever. I want y'all to keep a close lookout on us. We are soon to be a sponsor AAU team. We are beating Nike teams. We are beating Adidas teams. And we also beat some Puma teams a couple of weeks ago. We have some of the best talent in the country that are all from the same area in Connecticut. And we build it all from the ground up. Very proud of my boys and really be on the lookout for us. We might be in Texas soon at a tournament or two. But yeah, Elm City Elite and shouts to the Houston Cougars. Go Cougs.
Man, shout out to Lil Fluff, Big Fluff. I'm enjoying this journey from afar. I can't wait to see him live. I'm excited for him,
At the
man.
Farida. With the JR on the back.
Fertitta.
I'm sorry. At the Fertitta. With the JR on the side. With the 3 now.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
go ahead, D. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Nah, and I'm looking forward to it, man. But yeah, man, join us on Saturday after Cougs knock off TCU at home. Cougs ranked in the playoffs, 23. I mean, that's big coming from when they came from a year ago. And you see on the screen right there, we continue to grow, continue to get bigger and bigger. We check the analytics. You want to partner with us? Holla at us at Let's Race Coogs. We'll holler at you again on Saturday and again on Monday. Mello, if you see this, come talk after the game. I know it's something to talk about. You said how your boys need to, it's going to be a different defense, a different level he ain't seen yet on the college level. Always go Cougs.